Hi, everyone. Thanks for checking in on this week's recorded lecture. This week's topic will be on writing a literature review, and we'll also end with some useful writing strategies to get you started. Now, first off, I think we need to name a few things. Writing a literature review can be very intimidating, and that's why it's important to take a peek at other lit reviews. You may have other lit reviews to look at in other capstones from the past, lit reviews that are assigned in our syllabus, and also entire academic journals like here the Review of Educational Research that are devoted to publishing just lit reviews. So when reading them, use your wisdom and knowledge about good writing to determine what the strengths and weaknesses are. And in the slides that follow, I'll also share some guiding posts for lit review writing. Here's our first guidepost. First, choose a topic that is of interest to you and that relates to the capstone project. Be sure to keep your topic well-defined and broad. For instance, if you're interested in doing a project about first-generation college students, and as your capstone, you're creating a website of support, your topic could be about the experiences of first-generation college students, their barriers, and their successes. Sometimes our topics are too broad, and thus we have to find ways to narrow them just a bit, and we'll talk about this a little bit later. Second, this is our second guidepost, search and research the literature. A mentor of mine once used the metaphor of fishing when looking for articles and other scholarly works. We fish for things to read in search engines such as Google Scholar and other sites using our own keywords. For instance, when doing a search for a topic on first-gen college students and their experiences, you may want to use the following keywords: first generation, college student, and experiences. In addition to a traditional search, we can fish into other sources, such as existing literature reviews on the topic, past MLD capstones on a similar topic, and looking back to books and articles you read in past MLD courses, theories, concepts that might connect into your topic. Past literature reviews on a similar topic or the same topic are great catches in your fishing process, as they provide you with bibliographies at the end that you can look through for references, and you can add a lot of those references to your own list of sources. Guidepost number 3, always remember to take notes while reading. So as you're collecting articles, books, and other texts, how do you organize the information? Each person has their own system of keeping track of what articles say, but the key thing here is that we need a system to stay organized. Some folks keep tables where they track the title, author, main points, and their own connections to leadership. After collecting many articles, you may find it easy to start grouping your articles into themes. For instance, a search on first-gen college students after about 10 to 15 sources collected may start to have general themes like persistence, struggles in their experiences, and outcomes. Of course, every lit review will have different themes. Our fourth guidepost is choosing the type of review you wish to write. Descriptive reviews focus on the findings of each study and their main ideas, while integrative reviews focus on major ideas and themes across studies. While integrative reviews may seem like they're more rigorous because they are looking for themes across all the things that are read, sometimes topics are more challenging than others to synthesize, which is why descriptive reviews are necessary and just right for understanding a topic. Guidepost number 5, keep your review focused, critical, and consistent. This guidepost can be very challenging. We have many passions, and when doing a search, we may go down many rabbit holes and often on tangents. That is all part of the exploration process. And when you encounter new articles and books, perhaps they will help you define your topic even better. After spending a lot of time on searching, it's necessary to keep the review focused and simple. Hence, when doing an initial search, keep a broad topic in mind, like the example we articulated at the beginning of the recorded lecture, first-generation students and their experiences. Having a broad topic in mind from the very beginning keeps us focused, but open to new ideas. Guidepost number 6, try to stay organized and also get feedback. Now, when you're ready to start writing the literature review, outlines can work for preparation. Sometimes outlining your main argument or thesis, the introduction, the main body paragraphs, and the conclusion can be very useful. However, sometimes you'll need feedback from your peers to get the thought process started or to help you synthesize what you're trying to say. So get feedback from your peers, from your accountability groups, and even other friends. We call these critical friends who are real experts on the topic you're studying. Guidepost number 7, when choosing what to cite, take note of the most widely cited folks or scholars in your topic. A quick search of an article in Google Scholar will yield a really interesting feature. This feature will give you the number of times a scholarly article or book chapter has been cited. Also, make sure to balance who you cite. If you're committed to diversity and equity in voices, make sure the authors you are writing about are equitable. For me, I place a lot of emphasis on scholars of color whenever possible, especially women of color and queer people of color who've been traditionally excluded from academic circles and publications. Even a literature review can have a justice and equity focus. We'll talk more about this, our writing strategies, a little bit more in the next couple of weeks, but I wanted to give you 3 things to kind of focus on. As you start looking for articles, you may start the search this week. Devote about 30 minutes a day to brainstorming, to writing down your thoughts, to looking for articles and books that might be useful for your topic. As you're doing this and as you're writing this, you might have, behaviors or thoughts that keep you from writing, things that are personal barriers for us. And as you think about those behaviors or thoughts that keep you from writing, that block you from writing and working on this, think about ways in which you can work around these types of behaviors or thoughts and distractions.